Hello everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. This time, everyone, we are going to be taking a look at a moment of epicness. Ladies and gentlemen, another event has occurred. So, basically, as you can tell by the title, where in the world am I? Well, where in the world am I is, anyways. Yes, so I know I was supposed to have a live stream actually planned earlier today, but because of the fact, as you can tell by my hard-working face, I've been working on scripts, and multiple scripts throughout the night. Only got 2 hours of sleep, then slept in for 90 hours later. So there's that. I can clearly see that it is 6666 o'clock. 666 o'clock is a 666 o'clock of a 777 o'clock. Now, as you can clearly see, my voice is clearly changing. As you can clearly see by the title of this video review. This video review is a video review brought to you by a video review of a video review. There's only 2 of me that is watching this live stream. This sad stream is going to be turned into a sorrow stream. Renee's sorrow is just... I'm back. Anyways, so ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, see, no one is talking in this. And I know people have been worried about me, I know, but it's just, I didn't die. I was just working on my scripts, 24/7, 7 days a week, trying to get scripts done. Because I really want to get... And episode 1, by the way, is finished filming. So that's being edited. Episode 2, 3, 4, 5 for this month is... I'm going to try to get them squeaked out without having to, bust an axle or 2. Oh yes. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my dear friend. Happy birthday to you. And hope you get well soon, my friend. Yeah, he's did a video on Facebook. He's not well, he's has a sore throat. Unfortunately, his family has sick as well. Like, no good way to start the year. Anyhow, as you can tell by the title of this video, sorry about that. Ow. I wasn't far. Look, people have been asking me where was I. I wasn't far. Like I said, I was here working on scripts. Nearly busted my ass to get them done. Sorry if I said that, but still. But anyhow, so yes, yeah, so all in all, NWO Origins Season 2 was pretty good. I mean, everyone did pretty well in their roles. I mean, it's just pretty good. I mean, Percy's episode was really defining, and then the episodes about Tobias and Coco and the others, they were pretty awesome. They're pretty epic, to say the least. Pretty epic. I know for yes, I don't. It doesn't look like I wasn't doing on anything. No, I. All the things that. Sorry about that. I was just had a moment there. Um. Well, you see, yes, I'm aware. Like I'm trying to get as many scripts as possible. But that one you mentioned, that's still being worked on. Oh, and requested by Roger, who is offline. I'm going to show you what I've done for Arise Unicron, just for fun. The others I'm just going to wait until production's underway. So I will turn on my share screen. I mean, look at it. It's just so incredible. So, okay, perfect. All right, so that is the end of that script. Yes, I'm aware of that. I'm sorry. Like I said, I was working on multiple other scripts, and I was going to get to that, but then suddenly sleeping potion came in handy. And what I mean by sleeping potion is kind of like from the Shrek 2 or Shrek 22. You know that scene in Shrek 2 when Shrek and Dunkai and like they consumed a bottle of oil, and as a result they were reformatted. Like Donkey became a horse and Shrek became a human. Personally, if that had something on it, I would love to be a robot in disguise. You know? Yes, of course. I've not forgotten about that script. I swear. Ugh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm just tired today. I've just really been trying to get my energy back. One down, 14 more weeks of college left. 14 more weeks. So that's going to probably take me into April. Because who knows? I don't know if there's going to be a third semester for me this year. So we'll see what happens. And after that, graduation, which will be fun. It's okay. Roger, hey, you came online. Hello, Yellow Dash. Yeah, I knew you commented on my previous live streams, but great to talk to you, Yellow Dash. And yes, what your script is being worked on at the moment. The one that was meant for the end of last year, but due to Christmas and due to holidays and whatnot, that had to be put on the back burner. A lot of things are put on the back burner for me at this time regarding whatnots and parodies. Um, anyways, so who wants to see? All right, I'll give you a choice. Do you want to see episode 1, which is still being worked on? Episode the scripts, or do you want me to go back into trains and do some trains requests? Because that was pretty fun. So okay, okay, all the above. Okay, I'll try my best. Um, Between Netflix and Amazon, I don't have Netflix. I do not have Netflix. My brother has Netflix. Has Netflix. I don't because of, well, reasons. Amazon. Okay, I used Amazon a lot last year to get like those Transformers. Like the Primus or Cybertron, I should say, from the last night, and Cogman and Rodimus Unicronus, RID Blur and Skywarp. You know, heck, even Optimal Optimus from Beast Wars, the original Optimal Optimus before Power of the Primes version came out. So I had to get that figure because he was meant to be part of the Last Magic special, which I was able to shoehorn thanks to Photoshop. Look, and I know people have been asking me about this and that, but look, I try not to worry people. I swear, like if I the like, I may have to anyway. Okay, so how about we go to the first one, which was the Snowplow Rage, and Snowplow Rage was pretty fun to do. Despite because it depends on what route you're on. If you're on the Rickerstone to Barrow route, that's going to take a lot of time less time than not to save. However, if you're on the Soda route from SA3D, it's going to take a long time. It's going to take a long, long, long time, depending on the amount of engines you add into the route. Thomas or non-Thomas. Oh, Yellow Dash. Okay. Okay. Full House or Fuller House? Okay, I've seen a little bit of Full House. Simpsons, I've seen a lot of. Disenchantment, I've seen maybe 2 episodes of that, but then I stopped watching it after it got. I don't know if it was the episode that really defined the series or made it weirder. I don't know. However, I will tell you this: is that Sir Topham Hatt and the Fat Controller were waiting in the sidings when the butlers came in, because there were 3 butlers, all right? And Ortamatello, wherever he is on YouTube, thank you. Um, I could try to do Alfred's like demise and disgrace of the LNER, because remember last stream I showed off Croven's demise in Disgrace of the LNER, where he was being scrapped in the Barrow scrapyards. So there's that. Um, hey Barrett. Yeah. So I'm just gonna wait for Movie Maker to pop open. I know I've used a lot of Movie Maker now. I know I've said this a lot, but I really want to show off this new editing software I found, or like thanks to college I'm using. Thanks to college. College, thank you. It's a good software, despite the fact it nearly messed me up in the end. Did you have my additions for your? Oh, okay, never mind then. Um, Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, it's a nice profile picture. Love the bright contrast of that engine. Just so epic. Shoot. Um, but yeah, Snowplow Rage. It's not edited because I'm still working on an intro, a personal intro for myself. I'm not going to use the classic theme from last year. I'm going to use a different theme. I'm going to probably use the BBC's Thomas version. You know, the one that Wildner Wester uses. Don't feel like an idiot. I was here all day. It just the reason why I was offline is that well, the power was not an issue. Power, and I needed to just never mind. So much to explain, so little time. Anyways, okay, so let's get back to Windows Movie Maker here because Movie Maker is just such a beautiful program. It's epic. Though it can be a pain because if you put After Effects like files in there, it's going to be a pain to save because Revenge of Demon 180, Revenge of Rorik, Bit of the Lost Magic had After Effects files that were, let's say, some took longer than others. Oh, and Vengeance of the Faceless Engine had some After Effects moments. Thank you, Malin Studios, for the drivable troublesome tracks. That really helped a lot. Oh. All right, so one moment, please. Roger, you are in charge of the stream. Ask away. I am back now, but oh no, I believe that my oh no, my turn camera on button disappeared. I can't find it. Oh, it seems like you're going to touch this icon here, which is just actually me. Um, okay, so there's only one way to do this, and that's to show off the software. Okay, so we're going to show off. the entire screen. Okay, so we'll minimize this. We gotta we gotta go through some windows here. We'll save Snowplow Rage for good, and then we can import some files and whatnot. Addition, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the following editing software. Leonardo da Vinci Resolve 15.2. It is a great software. You can color correct, fix audio, makes it epic. It's so much better to do with and work with than Premiere Pro does. Now I have it reinstalled because of college reasons. So yes, as I'm trying to get my college portfolio taken care of. So there's that. If you want, once I get the camera to work again, stupid camera. All right, excellent. So, who wants to see a tutorial in DaVinci Resolve for my channel? Let's see. Honestly, Theo and Fergus look pretty good. They're both traction engines. However, I'd love to see an episode where they meet Trevor or they combine with Trevor. Or I could do that myself. Who knows? Okay, Spacely, Thomas the Tank Engine, 70 Christopher Audrey. Daniel is a E2 tank engine that appeared in my series who let's just say he's the younger brother of Thomas. He sacrificed his life to save Thomas in a fiery accident. And just watch the untold story of Daniel and you'll know what I'm talking about. Because if I explain, it's going to take up a lot of time in this little stream update thing. So, yeah. As for the scheduled stream that was supposed to happen today, I'm going to have to. That may have to be pushed back. So, don't worry about it. A thing. Well, I didn't say the L word. I said his classic name, the demon god of the world. Ugh, I don't want to mess with him. Who would you choose? Mess with him or mess with Unicron? I take Unicron because we all know his soul weakness. Da, da, da. Daniel Ocelot's Thomas series, it's pretty clever. Pretty clever. Um, I know he's good friends with Johnny Kabayakawa, who you saw in one of my live streams from his creation of my OC. And then there was that guy, which yeah, anyways, we won't talk about him. And then let's see. Out loud. Okay, I'll answer the question because here's the thing. Timothy said that too in the Untold Story of Timothy. The thing is that he made good friends with the children. With Trevor, with his past business, with his happy past before he was sent to the scrapyard, he gave children rides and enjoyed them a lot, and he enjoyed the children's company. There's your answer there. So I answered the unanswerable. The end. Duke or okay, here's the thing. Bertram was just Duke's model and Smudger's face, basically. And Duke's model was repainted into dark brown or black. It's pretty good. I mean, Bertram's pretty clever. Even though we don't hear him speak in the series. Yes, I know Thomas 123, made Bertram and Smudger the same character, which was pretty clever, by the way. Both those characters haven't been seen since season 4 and 5, respectively. So I don't know if we're going to see them in season 23. We hope, but we do know that Diesel 10 and Harvey are getting new toys for this year for Push On Trackmaster. And I'm like, wow, clever. Well, we've seen Harvey a lot, but we haven't seen Diesel 10 since season 17. Now, Smudger and Rheneas. Here's the thing. Rheneas was created from Smudger's basis, right? Because even though Rheneas was seen in many, many episodes beforehand, well, actually, no. Yeah. Basically, Rheneas was created from Smudger's template, and the faces, well, they were saved with Bertram. They're pretty good engines. I mean, yes, I know Smudger rode the rails roughly. The thing was, he wasn't gauged properly, right? He wasn't built. The rails were too small for him, basically. He was meant to go on a little bit bigger rails. A little bit bigger. Not like standard gauge. No. Like not miniature gauge, but you know what I'm talking about. But I mean, honestly, they're both pretty clever characters, despite Smudger being turned into a generator and Rheneas being a well, we do here, said Duke, the fat controller, Sir Tom Hat, the butler, Mr. Percival, the thin controller, the fat clergyman, the thin clergyman, Sir Edward Duncan, Sir Nigel Duncan, Nigel Gressley, Daylight, Solomon Blossom, Huey Toomore, and Thomas Caberlet. All right, so here's the thing. Diesel 10 or Diesel? Well, when I was young, I thought Diesel 10 was Diesel upgraded. But then Paul's Bids did that in one of his videos. So that was clever. And it was one of the Rolly shorts, one of his shorts about Rolly the coach. That was pretty clever. Diesel 10 is pretty interesting. Yes, I know in real life, Pinchy is technically illegal to have on the top of his roof. The book, Diesel 10 Means Trouble, the book says his claw can retract and go into himself. Like, if if Pinchy here, but then he can just slide back into his main body. And I'm thinking, how come we've not seen that in the series if we saw it in a book? Jeez, CGI could probably fix that because anyway. Well, here's the thing. We mustn't forget about there's 3 number 2s or 4 number 2s from the Midsoder. Smudger, Stanley, Andreas, or is it Andreas? Anyways. And then and so on and so forth. Let's just say because Stanley was turned into a pumping engine, Smudger was turned into a generator. Stanley was just unlucky. Stanley was unlucky. He wanted change to himself, and Smudger was just being an idiot. But if he weren't being an idiot, he would have realized that he wasn't engaged properly. Okay, like I said, Stanley. I don't know if he had the same problem with his gauge corrections or not, but God, I really wish I could just talk to the designers and just. And yes, I know. Now, is Stanley going to appear in my series? Yes, he is going to appear in my series. When? Wait and see. I'm not. Oh. Well, let's see. Smudger rode the rails roughly because of his incorrect gauge problems. As I said, with Duncan, he was being careless and clumsy when he first started out. But then when he derailed himself, well, he's learned since, but then he started being careless and clumsy and showing off and, let's say, being pulled up the incline and taking a nice little dip in the mud bath, um, which, shockingly enough, is the same location as where in the episode Snow, where the trucks met their end and killed Scarloey. Um, but anyways, oh yeah, the drivers and firemen did survive, but Scarloey may have died in the episode Snow. We know that Gordon Snowblower did die in the tunnel, but I don't know if that was Henry's tunnel or that was just a freelance tunnel that they were at. It could have been a freelance tunnel. I'd love to go to that tunnel. It's just such a magical place to be. Anyway, well, of course, like that's the reason why Smudger derailed a lot because of his incorrect gauge. Because if he were a little smaller, he wouldn't have derailed as much often. Yes, Roger, you're on the right track. There will be an episode, but Andreas is going to be the main star of it. All right. Well, actually, Andreas and Stanley the Narrow Gauge Engine with Smudger, they're going to be the three main stars of it. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be Railway Series style. Railway Series style, because I haven't done Railway Series style. Okay, I have done Railway Series inspired things, but you'll see what I mean when it comes out. Let's see. Gordon to Flying Scot. Okay, that is a good question because Flying Scotsman is a famous engine, one of the main famous steam engines in the world, behind City of Truro, Ballard, Crovan, Iron Duke, Green Arrow, uh, Duke of Gloucestershire, uh, Isle of Man, Big City Engine, the Foreign Engine, Reginald, uh, Dominion of Canada, sorry, Vinny, and many, many others. What was it? Oh yeah, Timothy, Thomas or Timothy. Well, okay. Thomas, we all know what Thomas is. He's number one. Helping everyone out and all that stuff. Timothy the Ghost Train was. I feel sorry for the poor fella because he's he wants to. He basically wants to kill Thomas. His demons want to kill Thomas, so there would be no more of his kind left in existence. But after watching Horror in the Kirkbride Branch, we know why. Okay. Um. Oh yes, yes. I know you're behind me. Um. Okay. That was interesting. Um. Godric Scar, because you're okay. I mentioned about Thomas Scarloey. We know that he's the oldest of the fleet in the Scarloey Railway. He's pretty nice. Godric was being self-centered and being a little bit. Let's say he was self-confident himself. And that's what led to his death. All right, in the Railway series, because there was death in the Railway series. Spiteful Brakeman, Scruffy, Godred, I believe Albert the mid-setter engine, and others. There was a lot of rolling stock too. Like aside from coaches, like the trucks got a lot of physical and mental abuse. So, well, not exactly. Hank's basis is a much different basis than the streamline form that Gordon took on. Because Gordon's streamline form is similar to that of a hybrid mix of Connor and Caitlin. So, and quite honestly, if he were to have won the race, he would have just waited for that safety valve. He wouldn't have broken down. But let me tell you, it reminded me so much of a certain special that I don't want to mention on the stream, which I've mentioned already, which already I know. The end with that. And don't worry, that's not going to happen in my series. I promise you that. So, anyways, right. So we want to. Oh yeah, Skype. Sorry, I'm messaging a few friends of mine on Skype, personal and professional. You're quite right, Roger. Yes, the old controller just basically gave Timothy no chance to being a really useful engine. So, and that's why, and I loved when Timothy screamed at the old controller, which made him go away in that face. That really, when I saw it the first time, I was shaking with excitement. I was like, yes, yes, yes. I was like, hell yes. Is he going to return? Well, I'm Sword to Secrecy, so I respect, uh, out of pure respect for Glenn, aka KFN701, I'm not going to say a word. So, uh, okay. Henry or Gordon? Okay, we know that Henry in the early days was basically he was a hybrid engine of sorts. He was, and similar to Gordon. The Gordon was just an A0 because Henry was built from Sir Nigel Graysley's plans, stolen plans for that matter. But then after his accident with the Flying Scotsman, well, he got rebuilt into a Black 5. Um, let's see. A hint. Wait, a hint of what movie? Are you talking about the? I've heard about Big Bertha. Yes, I've heard about it. Pretty good. Your OC is still being worked on. There's other engines I'm working on, especially you saw the How We Met special. Yeah, that's, let's just say our main female protagonist is still being worked on because again, life events are still going on. It's still going to take time, so might not be ready until summer 2020. So there's that. Okay, so just a sec here. I'm just going to first. I'm going to. Movie Maker is so funny sometimes. I know it's a beginner's editing software, but it's a little bit easier when it comes to, and it's just quick and easy. Don't worry, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about from my side, not your side. Don't worry. Um, now, anyways, oh, that one. Yes, yes. Let's just say, give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. Paul's Bids, the end. Of course I do. Anyways, I didn't want to mention. So that's good. They're rebuilding the LER P2s and the LMS Patriot class. I thought those were extinct for some reason. God, I'm crazy sometimes. So I have been so like focused on a lot of stuff. I just really, 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 really want to just, anyway. So, jeez, Louise, said the Pat controller and Sir Top of Pat. I mean, like I said, they're pretty prominent characters. I still can't get over they're different people, yet they share the same title. But do I feel like they have the same name somewhere? I can't put my finger on it for some reason. It just really baffles my mind. It just the drivers and firemen would be so roaring about it because I mean, at 34 years old, as I am, well, no, I'm not 34 years old. I won't be 34 years old for 11 years. 11 years from now, I'll be 34 years old. So, to answer your question, it's both specials. So, don't worry. They're like you're not going to see any of those themes pop into my series. So, rest assured that. Um, yeah, the LBCRE2s, they're all instinct. I'm aware of that. I am aware of that. I'm going to be 24 this year, so. Anyways, but basically, let's see, I forget now. Okay. Tally Lynn and the Ghost Train. That's interesting. I like that crossover there with Tally Lynn meeting that ghost engine that Toucan Sam met in season 5. Because it's proud, peppery, prominence, and prominence. Because without that prominence, Rorik would not be would loll into the grass. The grass lolled into the. I mean, I thought of a funny story idea of Gordon crashing into the same field as James did on his very first day on the island of Sodor. I think it'd be kind of funny, but I don't know how it would work. What if he's pulling the express, loaded with people going at very fast speeds? I don't know if that would work. I don't know. Like it'd be an adrenaline rush, yes. But I mean, I got this. It was such a funny request that I couldn't resist trying to, Yeah. I'll probably get my own today. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. No worries. So how are we doing today? Oh, we're up 3-0 after one. That is great. Yeah. So now this team doesn't seem to be strong. Like so we can't let our start. Yeah. Gotta. The last 2 games was. Anyways. Yep. Like I said, this is a new game, so we're gonna do it. Oh yeah, I'll come down shortly. Yep. Sorry about that. No one don't worry. It was another life-changing phone call, but in a positive way. The other one was a bit of a, Anyways, so yes, let's talk FBI openness. I can read. Okay. Trial. Well, okay. I don't know, because in Thomas Wayne 23's universe, it was Smudger or Bertram actually that fell over the that bridge. or Smudger and Bertram, In many of the people's universes with Proteus, the episode itself showed that it was either a Skarloey or Rheneas model that was used, like a derailed, version of them. The Rainbow Sun. Yeah, because there were two different engines used for the TV series and Thomas the Magic Railroad. I'd have to say both. They're both pretty outstanding engines. It's a shame though that Russell, not Russell Means, you know what I'm talking about. The original actor who played Billy Two Feathers did not do him in Thomas the Magic Railroad. He was pretty, because I could sound just like him, because and we share, we share a lot of similarities. We're wise, we're confident, we're outgoing, all that stuff. So, and I've thought about doing some parodies from Shining Time, to be honest, but I haven't figured out how though. Or maybe I could do Trains remakes, play the episode and then Mr. Conductor, and then goes into Trains. I've thought about doing that, but others have, but I agree. It is very lovely. Sure, I can try and do that. Well, it's safe all the time. Skeever is a funny, and very. He's a self-centered character. What he means is that he feels that everything has to go his way, which it doesn't. He's so into into the nickels and his arcade. And here's the shocking thing: the same actor, Jonathan Freeman, who voiced one of the puppets, right, in Shining, also voiced Jafar from Aladdin. Small world, right? Small world. Okay, so before I answer your question, Roger, I am trying to get into Trons here to save some files here. Let's see, where are you? And yes, I'm going to say this right off the bat. There will be some themes that you've already seen, but let's just say they're going to be taken up a notch. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them. What I mean by some of them? Well, that's a story for another day, my friend. Uh, and Skype's outrageous tonight. I may have to call my agent about this. I remember so well when Tobias rang the bell, and against the policeman. The policeman, by the way, you've seen, well, let's see, hold on. Yes, I'm aware of him. I'm aware that he was in that movie, or she, sorry. Let's see. Yes, I still do have Mainland and Models, Silver Mainland Models video. It's just adding the face pack I haven't done yet, so I'm gonna have to add the face pack before I have to put him in the train. So yeah, so sorry about that. But like I said, it will be done. It will be done. And where in the world are you? I mean, all right. So while I wait for the things to happen, I'll show up the script here. So give me a minute here. Where is the script here? Where is the script? I have never been so wide awake in my life. I'm just kidding. So part one is still being worked on. It's almost done, but not quite. So that's the end of that for now. I'll try my hardest. Set the pack controller and Sir Topham Hat and Sir Topham Hat and the Thin Clergyman and Mr. Percival and the Thin Controller and the Fat Controller and Sir Topham Hat and Sir Topham Hat and the Fat Controller. The Fat Controller is an amazing person that is good friends with Sir Topham Hat. Yet I just cannot imagine that they're the same person, are they? Or are they not the same person? Because I get that so confused from time to time to time to time to time. Um, Thank you, Eladash. Bigger model of Alfred. I know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to think. Or is it the same model, but anyway? Yeah, I mean, Richard Gordon did an excellent job on that Alfred model. Or is it Richard Jordan? I can't think. Sorry. Okay. I will try to show up the script. It's just right now. I'm just trying. Um, yes. Once all scripts are complete, I will send lines out to everyone for the recording and for auditions and whatnot. So rest assured, things will be dealt with. In terms of other things that are going on, Richard Gordon's model is pretty good. All right. Now there is now here's the thing with Charleston, his updated face pack, Alfred's face pack that's updated is on him. So I may have to put the same face pack on Alfred. I don't know if I will. I don't know. So I mean, all in all, things are gonna look up pretty good and all that stuff. I know. Oh no, the phone's ringing. Roger, you are in charge as well as Yellow Dash for now. Phew. Never mind. I don't have to get the phone. Yes. I believe there's someone in the chat that is looking for voice actors and actresses. So if you're willing to help, go up well. Um, 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 before I get to that, I will show off the files here. Filesaveas.com is a highly recommended purchase if you can find it. It's just the internet is so full of surprises and love and care and kindness. Because see, it's just so much can go on in a lot of times, and we gotta be thankful for who we have in our lives. And I mean, yes, I mean, I love to do videos and content and trons and and video reviews and video reviews of video reviews. Yet again, more video reviews. And with that being said, everyone, we are going to insert those files in and show off the incomplete episode, which will be complete. Intro when my intro is fixed, we're going to get things going. Okay, perfect. Son, we are going to enter the Lord of the Fireman, right? Yes, I understand that. Well, that's the thing. That's what you saw in the spooky, scary skeletons and in the dark of the night that I did. So, because Alfred's updated face pack was that shocked face, sad face, you know. So I'll update the face packs maybe later on. Because, like I said, Alfred is like Jafar, like Megatron, like Galvatron, like Donald Trump. Sorry if I mentioned him, but that's how I feel about him. Donald Trump is crazy. Oh yeah, kind of like in the Return of 98462. Yeah, like kind of like that. I've thought about that idea, but how am I going to incorporate Alfred's color scheme onto Charleston? I don't know. Or maybe I could just do the fact of kind of like what Unicron did to Megatron in Transformers Prime. Have Alfred's you know Alfred's ghost being Charleston's body, but Charleston and Alfred are like the same entity going after the same end goal. You know? What do you mean by that? I mean, they have changed. Well, okay, Diesel 10 has technically changed over the last several years. So, I mean, there's a lot of things to be said, done, never war, All right, so I will I blue abadi 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 abadi. Oh, cool! That's awesome. Yes, I did. Farts out diesel fuel. Well, I mean, I did do the French fry fanatics, which does prove my point that French fry oil can power as not just cars, buses, lorries, horrid lorries, torrid lorries, torrid Tories, liberal leaders, and prime ministers, but they can also power up engines, of any class. Okay, no, I am sorry, no. I am not gonna do that. I am so sorry. Farts out coal, are you serious? Okay, the thing about Victor Tanzig, no, that is so no. Like Victor Tanzig would be so offended. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm sorry. Are you talking about Victor the Steamworks engine, or the old engine? I have no idea. Just if it if it's if it's if it's if it 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 if it's one of those Victors, just clarify, because there's 5 Victors in Thomas, including Victor Tanzig. Yes, I did. Mr. Mussolini. Okay. Okay, then how about this? Uh, Sir Sir John Hatt and other story. Sir John Hatt, as in John Starr, Mr. Starr from Victor Tanzig's universe. The Roadrunner. The glasses are like here. Like they blended so well with my head. Because if I had no hair on my head, then you would see them. Which I'm not gonna shave my head off. That's just no, not me. Well, you see, the whole NSFW thing, if I do that, I lose my live stream rights for a little while. So, or are you talking about the script? The thing is the Fat Controller and Sir Topham Hatt. You can't forget about the Fat Controller, because you see, Sir Topham Hatt I understand, but the Fat Controller, I don't know about him. He's gonna be crazy. Now, I mean, Sir Loham Hatt is a controller. He's the proud controller. He's proud of having a mustache. He's proud of just being so outgoing. He's proud of just being this and that. He's proud of just so much things going on. And there's a lot of things that need to be said and done. So I don't know. I have no idea how many times Alfred has to die by that in this series. So let's just say that, oh, would you look at that? Hello, Shiner T is Sunny Soap Art Production. I'm working my hardest to do so, but the Fat Controller said that Sir Topham Hatt is because see the Fat Controller and Sir Topham Hatt are such proud characters in Thomas. They both control the island of Sodor. Because I'll just give you an example. In season 1, the Fat Controller controlled the island of Sodor, and then by season 2, Sir Topham Hatt really just brought it all because they may not be the same character, but they're the same stature, same outfit, same same everything. Just they're different people with different names. You know. Oh my God, no! I'm sorry, no, no, no. Some of them were funny, but let's just say to quote the Fat Controller and Strap Mad, some jokes are funny, but others are not. So there's going to be some repercussions because of that. So story ideas are good, but not. Let's not go too extreme. Let's not go overboard, please. I do not want to go off the rails at this point. Oh, ugh. Fine. You've left me better, much better, right? Let's see. So will I show up a requested script again? Sorry about that. There was a bit of an issue there with Hangouts. Okay, so give me a sec here. It's going to take a little bit of. Oh, there it is. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, here is the requested script. You will see for yourself. There we go. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. Oh, my God, there's 21 pages. I mean, so much content to be explained about, and that's the end of the script. So there's that, and we're back to normal. So. Hooray, Nicholas Jalmerson, Thomas Caverley, Eric Carlson, Peter Sikora, Andrew Burnett, Nikolai Happy Bulin, Tim Thomas, Ilya Brisgalov, Joffrey Lupul, Austin Matthews, William Nylander, Michael Nylander, Mitchell Marner, Mitch Marner, Patrick Marlowe, uh, uh, Joe Thornton, Joe Pavelski, Jonathan Quick, Jonathan Bernier, Martin Brodeur, Martin St. Louis, and Willie O'Ree. I love that name. I love that character. The Thin Git, also known as Sir Wyatt Fronts. He is such a funny. I love you, Kate Pavlova. I love you. Anyways. I'm not broken, I swear to God. Yes, Kate Pavlova. Anyways, with that being said and done, let's just say, yeah, so I know you can clearly talk to me right now, but yeah, like my eyes are barely now are broken, so I now can barely see. Ugh. That's no, 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 and no. And that has not happened in the Thomas series yet, and that may never happen in the TV series of Thomas. Will it? Hard to say. I don't know. I say no. Botheration. All right, so we want to show him something? Yes, we did. The episode now. Let's see. We want to go to Movie Maker and file it all. And there you go. So that is a clip from the episode. No, I didn't, I swear. No, 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 not at all. Seriously, no. No, no, no. Now you saw the old controller in my universe get run over as a ghost. But no one else, so that's the only exception I'm gonna do. So don't expect to see any of the human villains, such as Sailor John and PT Bomber, being run over in my universe. Because that's not gonna happen. No, I'm not. I mean, sometimes looks can be. Damn. Sorry for that, guys. Grumpy Steamroller. That's still being worked on. What I'm hoping is to have that out probably, hopefully, sometime, because with my schedule and stuff, it might be sometime in February or March because of my college schedule and whatnot. I'm going to try and get it out ahead of time because I really I gotta buckle down on this semester because I gotta roar through the caverns, just like the Autobots did when they roared out of Unicron's eye at the end of 1986. They plummeted off the cliff into out of Unicron. He blew his head off. He blowed up and he died upon an explosion. No. No, 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 and oh no, no. doesn't reference that at all. What it references is possibly a real life railway accident. The trucks crashing into that tower in the Great Discovery. Not 9/11. Kate Pavlova's my girlfriend, so anyways, just to clear that out, the end of that. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, I believe that oh yes, speaking of Trons, Trains is updating again, so that's going to take a little bit of time. So expect that to happen in the next live stream. Sorry about that, everyone. So, excuse me. Anyways, so yes, what else to talk about? In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, I'm going in here. Good question. I don't know. I remember the. Okay, yeah, that was a. Yes, that was the Great Discovery was because it was a final farewell to the model series. It was. It was a final farewell to the model series. Pierce Bronson was amazing narrator. He was. I wish he could go back and voice the character Thomas. Look at Mark Morgan, the narrator, the former narrator. He voiced Dexter the coach. Can we just see Pierce Bronson voice someone else in Thomas? I don't know. Because I mean, he'd be great. He'd be a great Merlin like voice actor. No, that's Hugh Bonneville, I believe. I don't know. I didn't say any of that, and let's just end the conversation on that there. 1955. That's good because the movie came out in 2008, like 11 years ago. So clearly, it was set in the year 3005. Because in 3005, Thomas is going to go on for as long as it will, forever and ever and always. Because by next year or year from now, Naya and Rebecca are probably going to retire, and Edward and Henry return to Tidmouth. Gordon would probably would die by then, and Mallard would take his place. By season 35, Gordon would have revived, and the old C team returns. That's just my prediction. I honestly have no idea. I mean, it's great that they kept their initials from their previous railways. It's nice, it's a touch. But if it was RWS in the railway series, they would have different liveries, different color schemes. They wouldn't have their old initials on their boilers. They just have probably like Sodor or Sonar, maybe. Probably Sonar most likely, because Hugh Bonneville is a legend. Like that's how legends are made from the grips of the crevasse. And don't worry, I'm not going to try and sleep like I did the last stream. That was a bit of a write off there. Good, nice try, but it's not. So, nice try, nice try, my lord. well, okay, NWR or like, well, I could say NWR or RWS maybe, or RWR or NNN or WWW or RRR or WWE or WWW. It's time for bed. A long, outstanding tenure in the bed. When I sleep in the crevasse, I pray to the Lord. Amen. Sorry if you see my armpit hair. It's nothing serious. Season 20 was made in the year 2015, not 2016. All right? I need the world to understand that. So, in conclusion, things will be just okay, all right? Well, that's what the wiki said, though, but I mean, it's a lot of things that need to be expected, so there's that. Quick, everyone. Famo was resting in his farmland. His barnyard was on fire. Thomas tried to save the farmers, but it was too late. Farmer McCall and his farm were killed. His children moved away to Wisconsin, and his wife made an honorable retribute by wearing the first pair of overalls that her husband gave to her when they first got married. Yes, it does look like a lot like Michelangelo's. Because here's the thing, um, Toby's driver in Toby and the Flood looks like Ringo Starr. Um, George Carlin appeared in the model series, I believe. Like his model appeared in one episode or two. Um, let's see. Um, yeah. I mean, Alec Baldwin. I don't know. I mean, yes, we know he appeared in Thomas the Magic Railroad. We know that he appeared in Thomas the Magic Railroad. He also appeared in Thomas the Magic Railroad. He also appeared in season 5, 6, 7, and 8. So there's that. I apologize, but it's just like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, I'm not like anyway. So, yeah, I kind of did. Yeah, yeah. Ah, I see. So while I was talking, I got my director's supervisor, second supervisor to set up the Alfred's death scene from Disgrace of the LMER from what was the series called? Railway Series Origins. Yeah, so that will take. What the hell? I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Okay? I'm not dead. Alright, I just had a bit of a lulled mind lapse, so don't worry about that. A cyan pepper. Oh man. So, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, I believe that I am back. Oh man, that's a good question. I'll have to look it over again. Um, I'll try and get back on that as soon as I can. And with that, everyone, before I end this, let's just say that a certain parody is in the works. It's underway. It's being made. It'll be shown in late January. So, anyways, guys, sorry. My camera tends to do. My camera tends to do that. It moves up. You know, it tends to. Anyway. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this live stream. I'll see you all very soon. I'll be back as soon as possible. The next video, yes. The next live stream will be at a to be decided date. So, anyways, guys, that's the end of the stream. I'll see you all very soon. I'll be back as soon as possible. The next video, yes. So, take care, everyone. See you soon. Have a great day, and I shall catch you all later. Bye bye.